let's talk about every new feature and change in the 2022 M2 iPad Pros. Welcome everybody to AppleInsider. It is Andrew here. Sorry if I look a little tired. If you closely follow the channel, you probably know why. But I'm here today to go over every new feature in the updated iPad Pros, the M2 iPad Pros. There's an 11-inch and a 12.9-inch model that are sporting Apple's latest M2 chipset. And there's quite a few new features that we're going to talk about. Now, obviously the new iPads aren't here yet, so I'm going to be demonstrating kind of what we're talking about, just so I have some sort of prop in my hands with the existing previous generation iPad Pros. So let's go ahead and start with the M2 chip. So this is the same M2 chip that Apple brought to its Mac line, and now it is in the updated iPad Pros. The last generation iPad Pros used Apple's M1 chip on the inside, and the M2 is even faster. It still has an 8-core CPU, but it is 15% quicker than the M1 chip in the prior gen iPad Pros. It still has a 10-core GPU, but that it is now up to 35% faster than the prior iPad Pros, and it has an upgraded neural engine that can process things up to 40% quicker than the prior generation model. Another thing with that M2 chip has an all-new media engine and improved ISP, which means you're going to see improved media performance, things like transcoding ProRes video up to 3 times faster than the other models, and the cameras, everything's going to look better on these cameras, including improved low light performance with the improved ISP, and Apple allows capturing ProRes video on the iPads for the very first time. The next big feature is Hover for Apple Pencil. The updated iPad Pros, they have basically the same displays as before, but now they're able to detect the Apple Pencil coming in up to 12 millimeters above the display. That's just over a centimeter above the display's surface. So the display will now be able to react in real time as the pencil is moving around. Third-party apps can take advantage of this as well, so I'm sure we'll see a bunch of cool, exciting ways for third-party devs to do stuff. But basic idea is, like, if you were sketching or drawing, you're gonna be able to preview. You're gonna see where your brushstroke is going to be before you even touch the display. Aside from artists, just writing and taking notes, you're gonna see where that cursor is before you touch anything down. And the display is able to react in real time, like I mentioned. So like a scribble text field, so as you go into a text field, you bring in with your Apple Pencil, that text field will grow, become bigger, and allow you to scribble right into that box with the Apple Pencil. And then when you let go, it's going to quickly transcribe your written text into actual text, even faster than previous models, thanks to that updated M2 chip here in the 2022 iPad Pros. The last big changes here to the iPad Pro is connectivity. Apple has finally made the move to Wi-Fi 6E. So we have Wi-Fi 6E on these updated models, and with that, we're going to get a bunch of different benefits. I can talk about Wi-Fi 6E, like a dedicated video, if you guys care. Let me know down below. But biggest benefits that you're going to see here, like a tangible benefit, faster download speeds. That's going to be nice. Much faster than prior models. Beyond Wi-Fi 6E, we have support for additional bands, additional countries and everything of 5G support. So we have the sub-6 gigahertz, millimeter wave, all of that here. Then finally, Bluetooth. Bluetooth has been updated again. This is one Apple's dragged its feet on, adopting new versions of Bluetooth. It's been Bluetooth 5 for many years now, and Apple's finally moved to Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth 5.3. So Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 6E, and more support for 5G. A lot of connectivity updates here to iPad Pro. Other than that, things are still similar to previous versions of iPad. 11-inch and 12.9-inch displays. The Liquid Retina XDR still exclusive to the larger iPad. It has a USB-C Thunderbolt port there on the bottom. A bunch of benefits, cameras, everything's nice. These are iPad Pros. We have new iPadOS 16. These are going to be shipping with, which has Stage Manager. It will have support for external displays coming in a future update, I believe, and other really nice improvements. I've covered a bunch with iPadOS 16 already. You can check out those other videos. iPads are up for order now. If you'd like to grab these, there's a link down below in the description. Otherwise, stay tuned. I got a lot more footage, hands-on stuff coming your way.